This is Alexo ASMR, and today I would like to make another ear-to-ear whispering / ramble video. So let's get started. The first thing I want to say is I'm very, very sorry for not being here for over a month. I have been extremely busy with my work and something else. And actually last week I worked for 44 hours, and that's 4 hours overtime, even though I was hired as a part-timer. But because of people leaving and quitting due to school and other problems, we didn't have enough people to cover all the shifts, so they kind of put the burden onto everybody. So I had to work overtime because of that. And the other thing I was talking about that got me really busy was a game called Garry's Mod. If you're familiar with that game, then you'll know how addicting it is. Garry's Mod is like Minecraft, a sandbox game, but with a lot of different modifications. And there is a lot of different servers for you to play on. And the one that got me addicted was The Purge, zombie survival, and roleplay servers. And on roleplay servers, you basically become a person virtually, and then you follow all the rules like in real life. And I really, really enjoyed those type of servers. And when people actually play along with this roleplay, it becomes really fun and makes you feel like you're actually that person, and it's really enjoyable. So if you're not familiar, there you go. That's a little brief description of what Garry's Mod is all about. And if you are interested in adding me on Steam, you can just message me on Facebook or any other social network, and I'll give you my name and you can add me there. I have Left 4 Dead 2, Garry's Mod obviously, and Euro Truck Simulator. So if you have those games and you would like to play with me, you are welcome, more than welcome, to send me a message, and I will give you my name and you can add me on Steam and we can play sometimes together. So those are the reasons why I haven't been really active on YouTube. I really felt bad to leave you guys hanging for over a month, and I really, really wanted to come back, but every single day I just get really tired, so I didn't have the mood to make a video. And it is actually 3:14 in the morning right now, and the reason I filmed this late is because I probably told you guys already, but I'm gonna say it again. The reason is because I tried to find a time where there is no distraction, either from my neighbor or from the traffic on the road outside. And obviously midnight is the best time for that, because everyone is asleep and there's no cars on the road. Well, there's a little cars on the road. I want to say none. Yeah, and the train just stopped running 30 minutes ago. It ended at 2:40 a.m. So that's good. So you can't really hear the train going by. Less distraction, more relaxation. And that's why I'm still up trying to make a video at 3:15 a.m. in the morning. is actually next week, I think. Yeah, next is a Monday or Tuesday. I'm not really sure. September 4th, I think it's a Tuesday. I'm not really sure, but yeah. I'll be going back to school, and I'm obviously not prepared because I haven't started my summer reading that I was supposed to do. So I need to get on with that in the next coming days, because we take a quiz when we get back and to see if you actually read it. And I actually got my schedule for my school year today, and I am not very happy with the schedule because I have a lot to change. Some of the classes weren't even chosen by me, and I wasn't really happy about it, so I really need to change it with my guidance when I get back to school. And yeah, school's starting. I'm not happy, but I was preparing for it, even though I'm not prepared. And the next thing is, my oldest sister returned from Hong Kong. She was on vacation since like July, the beginning of July, and then she just came back on Wednesday last week, and she brought back some gifts for me. And you know, I have a sweet tooth, and she obviously brought back candy for me. And if you followed me since the beginning, you might be familiar with this. If you remember, you should comment this on the comment section below, because this was shown in the beginning when I made a video a long time ago, like my 4th or 5th video, something like that. And I was chewing on one of these, and reunite again at last. These are great. If you don't know what this is a Japanese candy. It is on the chewy type, and inside there is the fuzzing soda, like a little piece, and another more chewy candy inside. And here's like a picture of it. You can see that there's little candy inside within a candy, the big pieces. And I actually found this at a mall in America. Surprisingly, it was like a Japanese mall with a lot of Japanese cuisine and a little Japanese supermarket that sells these candy, and I found it and I fell in love with it. I tried to look for it, but that place was closed down because, I don't know, like, people don't go there anymore and they don't have the business, so they stop renting out the shop to sell stuff. So I couldn't find it, and coincidentally I found it again a few years later at a Korean town. We call it Korean town. It's basically like a street with a lot of Korean restaurant, and I found it there, and I started eBaying it, like Japanese soda candy, and I came across this. So I went on the internet to check where it is from, and a lot of them are from Hong Kong. So I obviously asked my sister to send a message to my aunt and uncle in Hong Kong to like help me find this, because it's like nostalgic when you think about it. It's like 5 years ago. So they bought back 2 whole packs of those with like 12 in each pack, and I finished it in like a month. It was crazy. There's a lot of them, and I ate a lot of it really quickly. So yeah, and she bought back more this time. So I'm actually 3/4 done already. This is like the last batch, just 4 more. So I'm pretty crazy. and if you ever give me any sweets, I will devour it in less than a week, depending on the portion. But yeah, I eat pretty fast when it comes to sweet and candies and stuff. Yeah, and then she also brought back a little fluffy animal. I don't know why this is so cute. It's really soft, and I love the face, so bubbly. And she bought this at a amusement park in Hong Kong called the Ocean Park, if any of you are familiar. And I grew up, that's part of my childhood. I used to go there every week on Sundays with my grandparents and my young little cousin, and then we have so much fun. And then I just remember now, like, sitting on that thing that takes you across the mountain. I don't know what you call it, but it's like hang on by a rope, like a steel rope, and then you sit in a little cage, and you just go across the mountain. And then it uses stop halfway and just stop there and just start swinging. And then the people that were afraid of heights, it was like, I swear to God, if you move that thing, I'm gonna kill you. Because if you swing back and forth, the thing goes back and forth, and people were just so scared. It was really, really fun. Now you think about it, I really missed Hong Kong a lot. But sometimes I just don't feel anything for it, like, because I've been here for 7 years or 8 years, so when it's little, I don't have much memories of Hong Kong, so it's really difficult for me to actually feel how it used to be, because in my mind, I don't even remember half the things that was in Hong Kong. Like, I only remember where I lived and where I used to go. That's basically it. And I actually really want to go back next year, hopefully. So, if I save enough, maybe I'll go back to see my family over there, because my dad's side of the family is in Hong Kong, and my mom's side of the family is here. Alright, enough of Hong Kong. You guys are tired of hearing it. Yeah, actually, oh god, this earphone, I really don't like it. It's so long, and every time you press on it, the microphone, like, you can hear it. I don't like it. Alright, so the next thing I want to talk about was the podcast that I was in with a few other ASMR artists. And this idea came up all of a sudden when me and Matt, NightlyWhispers, was playing on Gary's mod, and then we were talking about this girl we met and how her voice was such a great voice, like, her voice was so good for a podcast, and I was like, wouldn't it be cool if we started a podcast and just talk about a topic? And then he was the one to take action and put the podcast together. So every week he will find a few ASMR artists to make a podcast and talk about a few topics together. And I was invited to one of them last week. So I'm gonna post his channel on the comment section, on the description box, and then you can go check it out. I am in the second session of the podcast along with Lindsay, Euphoric Whispers, ASMR Aiden, and obviously Matt, NightlyWhispers. And we just talked about a few topics like the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. If you're familiar, you better be familiar, because I hope you guys don't live under a rock, because it blew up on the internet, on Facebook, people doing that ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It's crazy. And then we talk about the problem the ASMR community have been having on Facebook. A lot of people got reported, and people shutting down their accounts, and people changing names. It's crazy. we're all over the place. And yeah, if you want to hear what everyone's thought of the issue or whatever on the topic, feel free to check it out. I will leave it in the description box, and then you can go check it out. I hate my chair, it's so annoying. So yeah, I will probably end the video here, and I will try to make a few roleplays in the coming weeks, because I haven't made one in a while, like a month or two maybe. So I'll definitely get that out there as soon as possible. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me for so long, and sorry for not being here for over a month. I will be ending the video here. I hope you guys find it relaxing, and that's it. Bye guys.